Hey everyone, Jawad Nagda from Nagda and Rizon Management Consulting with another tutorial on advanced Excel formulas and functions. And this time around, we are going to learn about a special combination of functions that allows you to categorize long text string based columns into standard classification. And the combination we are going to use will be if, ISNUMBER, and search. So these functions are conditional, very specific logic test, and a text function that allows us to search for a specific text string. So how we can use this function to categorize our long text string based column into standard classifications. So let's take a look. All right, so here we have another data table, which is a brief data table taken out from a sample general ledger. So most of the times you're likely to face this kind of a situation when you're trying to analyze general ledgers, because usually in the memorandum or detail description columns, you have long text that looks something like that. And obviously it is not a good column for me to use as a filter context in my pivot tables. So I would like to summarize that using some meaningful basis. In order to do that, I'm going to use the combination of functions that we just spoke about. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see the formula as I type that through. What I'm going to do now here is I'm going to use this formula if ISNUMBER search, and I'll search for the term Google in D2, and if this is true, then I want to return Google suite, and the rest will be just a copy paste of the same formula, and we'll be doing a number of nesting to make sure that all the options of categorization are considered rightly. Now what is actually happening here is that the search function will search for this term, this text string Google in this particular cell, and if it finds it, it will return the number of character at which it found it, and if it does not find it, it will return an error. So this ISNUMBER logic test is checking if the search did find the required input or not. If it did find it, the ISNUMBER function will return a true. If it did not find it and returned an error, the ISNUMBER function will return a false. So that's how we are using the logical test of if function. So if this is true, we want to name it as Google Suite. If not, then obviously we want to copy this formula and paste it down below. Second category, third, fourth, fifth, because I already know that there are 6 categories, so I'm just going to do it. So the second thing I want to check for is if it is not Google, then it might be Amazon, or it might be Adobe, or it might be Fiverr, or it might be Grammarly. And so if each of these options is true, then the relevant categorization should be Amazon services here. It should be Adobe Creative Cloud here. It needs to be Fiverr here as well. Grammarly here also. And finally, if none of the 5 options is true, then I already know that the 6th possible option is Melodic. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we used 5 nested if. And so press enter, copy this formula, paste down below, and if you check this classification option, all of these rows are appropriately classified. So now if you don't use this function, the only other option you have is to probably apply the filters, then type something like Google here. All the options containing Google will have been highlighted. So you can press OK, and now manually type Google Suite here, and then do the refiltering again. And obviously you can already see that instead of using the manual filter option, using this function is much more powerful, much more easy, and much more fast efficient.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon so you receive regular updates. If you'd like to hear about any specific topic from us, do let us know in the comments so we'll accommodate that. See you soon.